My sister was the advertising agent for the Polish American Journal, and she heard about a Polish man bringing Polish salt lamps into Oregon, and she was going to contact him. And at that time, I never heard about a salt lamp at all. And I asked her, what are they supposed to do? And she said, they're supposed to help you sleep. They're good for breathing, sinus. I said, well, that sounds like something I'd like to try. So we did contact him, and we both ordered lamps. And I put it in the bedroom, and I started sleeping very good. Took about 3 days. And I found I am very sensitive to electromagnetic frequencies. And that is the reason that I couldn't sleep, she couldn't sleep.
Wow.
She had the same thing. So we just started selling them at different craft shows, and they just took off really good.
Well, they always say your path finds you.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And it
right,
does. The
right.
same thing with this with being. We talked about that with that lady in here from California. Remember that?
That's right.
Yeah, it's
that's
totally
right.
true though.
Yeah.
So, and you subscribe to the whole don't sleep near the outlet thing too, right? Because that was a big thing when I was in California, because they have the the gas meters that are electric.
Oh.
That was a big deal out there because people were freaking out because of the electromagnetic radiation that was flying off of them.
Right.
And a lot of times they put them towards the back of the house where people's bedrooms are. And, this was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And so the healing properties of these lamps, and a lot of people that use them swear by them.
Yeah, they definitely.
And now you're getting a particular type of lamp.
Yeah,
right?
We were getting it from Poland.
And you still do, of course.
And we still do have that. We do carry the Himalayan lamps also, but the difference is the depth that they're mined. Polish lamps the salt from them are mined much deeper than the Himalayan salt. And the deeper you mine the salt, the tighter the salt crystals are. The stronger the lamp and the longer the lamp lasts. So Polish salt is definitely a better salt. Not that the Himalayan lamps don't work. They definitely do work, but we try and make sure that we get the better quality.
Now, are the Polish lamps, are they rarer to find? Are they harder to find?
No, it's just that they come out of Poland, and there aren't that many manufacturers.
I see.
The Himalayan lamps come out of Pakistan.
Okay.
And, of course, there's many manufacturers coming out of Pakistan.
I
But
see.
we try and make sure we get the ones that are, legit, that handle their business properly, and the people are taken care of.
Sure. Yeah, there's no children involved in the mining of this.
Yeah, and
right?
they do have child labor there too.
Of course,
so.
that's common,
Yeah.
right? And you have these awesome designs that we see here too. And are those special order? Like, are those hard to get, or can you?
No, those are Himalayan.
So they're so the designs are Himalayan.
The designs
Polish
are Himalayan.
the ones that we see behind.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
It's just that your Himalayan salt is a bit softer. They're easier to form.
Okay,
and
I
even
see.
the bowls are easier to
so
form
that hence
because of
they're
that.
given to carving.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. And then now you also carry another wider variety.
Well, basically, we're more or less interested in the health of people. So we do carry things like Miracle 2 soap, which has been around a long, long time. It's a very clean soap, and it's very good for any skin conditions. We carry the jojoba oils, which is a pure oil for the skin. There's no chemicals in it. And, just a variety we have here. We also do carry the Himalayan salt inhalers, which are very good for sinus, allergies, any type of respiratory conditions. It's almost like having your own salt cave in your hand.
That's a great way to put it. I've never heard of those before.
Yeah. Those up there.
Okay. Are those new to the market?
No.
No.
In fact, those are the ones Dr. Oz, advertised. Yeah.
No kidding. Well, it would make perfect sense, right? That it would, it's like a natural progression, I suppose, of that.
Like, right.
'Cause if it's going to help you, why
well,
not
this
just take
is
it directly?
And I mean,
right?
Himalayan salt is good. It's got about 82 or 83 minerals in it.
Wow.
So it's very good for table salt also, for soaking in.
So the properties of these lamps are based on not only salt component, but it's the other chemicals and materials and minerals
that would be the minerals.
That are, right? I mean, the minerals that are combined with the salt, there's this
Yeah, that's what gives it
whole...
the color too. It depends, because there are a variety of different colors. Depends what kind of minerals are in them.
I see.
It doesn't affect the ionization that is created. But the main thing I tell everybody is you should have a salt lamp lit 24/7 for it to work properly,
Oh, I didn't know that.
because it needs to heat up, and then it slowly works with the salt, the heat, and some moisture in the air, and then it starts to somehow produce those negative ions.
So it's a continuous.
It's a continuous thing.
Okay.
So what happens is it slowly cleans your room. When you shut it down, the whole process would have to start over again. Probably not to that extent, but
I don't
it
think
would
a lot
have
of
to
people
start
know
over.
that.
That's why we have a salt lamp store.
I wonder. Yeah, because my sister swears. So
That
so
is-
it's a
yeah,
process
the
of
process,
cleaning the air
yeah.
through the minerals that are inherent in
In the salt lamp.
salt.
Yeah. That's what makes it different, because there's different kinds of salts all over the world. We have salt in New York State too, but it doesn't have those minerals,
I see.
certain minerals.
And that's and is there a specific area of the Himalayas that this is
I think it's just the
mined?
foothills
just
of
where
the
that-
Himalayas
right, that
are.
strata.
Yeah, and Poland, it has a series of salt mines in southern Poland.
That's interesting.
These normally come out of I think it's Wodava, and that's one of the deepest mines in the world, also, where they're getting the salt out of.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Actually, no, when you get the chunks like this, those aren't fashioned at all. That's kind of how. I mean, they're a little bit. They're formed to a degree, but essentially they kind of come out like that. Right.
Well, they are formed, and then they're cored. They
So-
they core them. They insert a area where you can put the plug up into the lamp.
So they take it, form it to a degree,
they form
core
it, core
top the
it,
lamp,
and put a base on it, and then
is there any
the
type of
cord.
special bulb that's used?
It depends on the size of the lamp.
Okay.
If it's a very small lamp, it might take a 7 watt. Usually your average sized lamps take at least 15 watts.
Okay.
But we carry the bulbs up to 40 watt.
And so the premise is that you heat the salt. The
Yes.
salt releases chemical compounds through its mineral combination, and that ionizes
Somehow
the air.
creates ionization.
And by
Yeah.
doing that, it cleans the air.
Cleans the air. There's
And
an
so-
electrified oxygen molecule in an ion. So that's what actually probably is the thing that does clean the air.
Oh,
Becomes more oxygenated.
that's awesome. See? And this is why people would come here. You know all this. So what other products do you carry here, I see?
Oh, we
You
do have some
soaps and
magnetics.
Magnetics are a big thing now,
Yeah,
too.
they
right?
do help some people they don't. We have the neti pots.
Okay.
We also carry Willard's water here.
Okay.
That's been around since, as I recall, back in the 70s almost.
What's
It
Willard's
makes
water?
water wetter to an extent, where when you're taking
Is that
your
his slogan?
new
Willard's
water-
water makes water wetter.
it's
should be,
probably a
it's
little
not.
more complicated than that. But
Right.
what it does, when you take nutrients, it actually makes you absorb more of the nutrient.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yes, it is. It
so
is.
it's kind of like
Instead of-
an
yeah.
enabler for it's not a blood brain thing. It's a whole body thing.
Yes.
Your whole so it'll pass through your system, get basically taken into your body
Right.
much more efficient.
Because sometimes you take vitamins and you maybe absorb 30% or 40%. With Willard's water, you'll absorb much more. Maybe 70%.
Nancy, no, so, oh my God. Like, I could see him driving around Oklahoma in a wagon with Willard's water,
Yeah.
right? And then some farmer's like, listen, it's water. And then there's the whole town. I can see this. Can you? It's like this middle American. He
I
pulls up
know.
in the middle of the night in his little wagon outside of the general store, and he gets out his little table. He's got his water, and the people are fighting with him all day.
What's
You know.
funny is the Willard's water actually
love that
was
name.
originally made to clean car parts, grease,
Oh, you're
and
kidding.
things. Yeah. They somehow reformulated things and found out what it actually does.
And so, no, where is it over here? Is it over?
It's right there.
Oh,
we
right,
we
right.
have it for pets also. It's excellent for pets. It gives them their fur, everything gets really nice. I give it to mine.
Well,
Yeah.
and see this type of stuff. So, your first inclination with this was selling the lamps, right? That's what you did.
Right.
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 And then one thing led to
Led to
another.
another,
And then
yes.
you find these other beneficial products.
Yes.
and it's the whole package,
Right.
right?
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, water is everything. And I'm huge.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge I drink 6 to 8 a day of bottles.
See? Uh-huh.
So I'm huge on that. And
Yeah.
the first thing you do when you wake up, it's like 8 ounces, 12 ounces.
Right.
And when you go to bed and you flush your system.
Right.
And so that will help you
It'll help. Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It'll help. They have some with minerals too. You can buy that with the minerals in there. But we just
the
carry the
$1,000
clear.
Willard's question: is he really a doctor?
I don't know.
Well,
Quite honestly, I don't know.
Because I just picturing this guy, going through Nebraska,
He is
selling
maybe
Willard's water, makes you
doctor
wetter.
of, who knows what,
Right. Oh, that's funny.
It
That's
is.
awesome. But that's a great,
Yeah.
For a product, because that's really
Yeah.
what it's all about. It's
Yeah.
about being able to, I was sick for a long time and they couldn't diagnose it properly. And when you go through, and a lot of people go through a scenario
Yeah.
like that, it's hard. And one of the first things you look at is your vitamins, your minerals, your intake. Are you lacking?
Right.
So that type
Right.
of product's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that is good.
So I see you've got the magnetics, you have bracelets.
Magnetics, bracelets, some earrings. Also, we do carry the colloidal silver,
Yes,
which
that's
is
a big
becoming
deal, right.
bigger.
So when I
bigger
was
now.
in California in 2013, 2012, people were swearing by that.
Yes, I do too.
Premise?
Yeah.
Of it is,
People have been coming in to buy it.
So the silver does what?
Well, they actually consider silver like a nutrient, but it's very much close to an antibiotic. And they used to use silver in the turn of the century as an antibiotic. But back then, people used to turn gray because the way they processed it, it was large particle silver. And it didn't take much for the skin to turn gray. It used to get stuck in the cells.
Oh my gosh.
Now they do nanoparticle silver, which can go through the cells and out of the body.
Pass.
But I mean, maybe if you drink a quart a day, you might turn gray from that. But
So
that isn't the thing to do.
Gray, right?
Yes.
Oh, you stay gray?
It stays.
Oh, that's horrible.
It stays. Yeah.
So
I think they call it agregaria or something. Yeah.
Aggravating.
But
I'm gray.
But aside from that, it's wonderful for sinus.
Yeah, people.
And
like I said,
sore throats, everything. So we do have a lot of people buying the
Now,
silver.
Is that still fringy, or has it been more adopted through the mainstream? I think silver has, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I told my doctor I take it every day too.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well,
I told the veterinarian Gizmo over there got stung by a bee or something in the park, and when I got him home, I dipped his whole paw into the silver.
And it totally
and
helped.
it helps. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
it helps.
when you think about it, all this stuff. I mean, plus, in this country, we have terrible diets.
Yes.
Our air quality is usually horrible.
Yes.
Our water is generally crap.
Yep.
So we're filling our bodies with garbage. And now more than ever, we need this type of approach.
That's it, too. And this area is really bad for sinus.
Everybody has it.
Very bad for sinus. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And when you take the silver and actually put it up your nose, it doesn't make your nose swell like a lot of the products do, over-the-counter products.
Right.
I mean, it really opens up where you can breathe easier.
Awesome.
Since I've been on it, I have not been really clogged up, maybe
Really?
a couple times in the last 15, 20 years. Yeah.
So it's an inhaler.
You can use it as an inhaler also, yeah.
Oh. Did you carry that relatively, have you had it for a while?
We've had it for a while, yeah.
And then, is there balm over there, I see? You have some type of Ultra Balm?
Which one, Harry? Yeah, the Ultra Balm is great too. That used to be the Udder Balm that they used on cows, and they reformulated it
humans.
and took the stinky smell out of it.
What is it?
It actually is a cream that very soothing on the hands.
Okay.
Some people
Well,
even
that makes perfect sense.
Yes.
You're using it on these poor cows that are getting
Yes.
milked like 90 times a week.
right, and that's why
So why
they
not?
have it. People love that too.
Right.
Yeah.
I always wonder that if cows are like, man, if
I
you touch
know.
me that one more time, I'm going to kick you.
Constantly, yeah. So, it worked on the cows, it works on us.
Why not? Right. Awesome.
We carry the APR that comes out of Florida.
Oh, what's that?
That's good for just about everything. They mainly have it for arthritis, or aches and pains. but it can be used on various parts of the body too, some very carefully,
Okay.
But I mean, it does work, and
What's
very healing.
the component in it that do you know?
I don't know
It's just
exactly.
like a
There's
salve that you
it's
put.
a liquid.
Okay.
It's a liquid. APR is excellent too. They've got it for migraine headaches too. They've got it for diabetic foot rubs.
Really?
Yeah, and it's made in the
I
USA.
told Sherry.
Yeah.
So do you apply it to your forearm? I mean, is it literally?
They say the base of the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, in the
Wow.
base of the neck.
I love that you have this stuff
So,
here too, and I was surprised.
it's-
When I first drove by and I saw it was the salt
Oh.
lamps, I didn't expect to see all
Well,
this
they're
other-
tried and true remedies is what we mainly carry. Things that work, things that have been around for a good many years.
Yes.
Miracle Two's been around a long time. Dr. Willard's Water's been around a long time.
Dr. Willard's Wonder Water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to write a letter. You need to change the name of this now.
Yeah,
so-
we even carry the soap now, the silver soap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Silver soap. Yeah.
Silver soap is good for all your, really skin problems.
Right.
So,
Awesome.
and the jojoba. The jojoba's great.
And that
Usually you find that in a lot of the more expensive moisturizers.
yes.
And taking the jojoba alone is excellent. In fact, they said, in the instructions, if you put a moisturizer on your face, put the jojoba on top of it because it'll help it pull it into the cells of the body.
And
into the skin.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a pure form
Into the
of
skin.
what we would
Yeah.
get in a store. Like
Yeah.
that was an added.
There's nothing added to it. It's pure
It's
jojoba.
pure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Awesome.
I think we carry the Soleil. The Soleil is good too. You take like a teaspoon in water in the morning, and it's a natural detoxin. It actually detoxes the body. It's the Himalayan salt.
Oh, so you're ingesting it.
Yeah, you're ingesting it. And of course, we got the table salt here. We've got some soaps. We've got some teas from Sowell, which is excellent too. That has the salt in it.
We're all toxic, like
clay
bags now.
face.
That's what we feel like.
Yes.
We really do. We just
Yes.
like everything is just like,
Yeah.
and then we just get inundated. And
I know.
listen, I mean, you know this because this is
Yeah.
your job.
Yeah.
We're all sick now.
Oh,
really,
are
to
they
a
ever?
degree.
Yeah.
It's whether it's our diet, our
Oh my
air, our
God.
water. There's like everybody's got these weird anomalies.
Yeah.
And I swear it's just because the environment's so freaking toxic now. That
Yes.
we need to cleanse. You need to like decompress. You need to get the chemicals
Yep.
out of your system.
In the
you
medical field, they bombarding us with
It's
drugs.
out of control.
I was on Facebook, and one of the people I know showed his breakfast, and there was about 7 prescription drugs on the table.
But it's true, It's
And-
when I was a kid, I used to read science fiction, and they used to say that was the way it's going to be. And now it is. It's kind of freaky, scary.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. Most people
I don't
take,
do it.
Yeah,
I
don't
won't
either.
do it. I refuse a lot.
I
I will
do, too.
refuse
I
a
used to
lot.
fight with
I
my
won't take the vaccinations either.
No.
No.
Yeah, why's
Don't
mercury?
take any of that.
Why?
I know.
Why?
I know.
Right? And on
Yeah.
top of that, there's 90 other things that shouldn't be in it.
I
Give me
know.
a vaccine. Give me the vaccine. Give me the
That's
thing that
right.
works.
That's
Why do we
right.
got all this garbage in it?
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
and that's the point of your business. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
your store, you've got the air in here. We should measure it.
Oh.
Right?
That'd
It's
be
got to be like off the
interesting.
charts clean. But you sense it
Interesting, though.
when you walk in. Well, you've got this is the most salt lamps ever going in one, and it's a small room too.
I know.
You
It
know.
is a small room.
You should just rent the room for like an hour. You put a little coffee or a teapot and some magazines and a couch.